I wrote my father a 15-page letter full of information about the military aspects of my tour and the life or death situations we faced. Given this strong new bond, I could probably have gone on for another 15 pages, but I stopped writing when I realized that my 15 pages exceeded the combined length of all the letters I had written to him in 4 years of college. As I wrote, I looked inward at the way I had responded to the biggest challenge of my life, and my soul-searching convinced me that I did not want a military career. As a young man in college, I had poorly defined but high expectations of myself, but now in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, I developed enough insight to realize that I could be happy teaching school or plying a trade if only God would permit me to survive the war. I knew that I definitely did not enjoy the mantle of leadership that had been thrust upon me, and I agonized over the life and death decisions regarding my men that I was forced to make. In the process, I began to develop mixed feelings toward the Marine Corps and my country, alternatingly between loving and despising both. And I was confused by the ambivalence of my feelings toward both Corps and country. A part of me had already begun to regard the enemy as some sort of inhuman cannon fodder. I realized that my reaction was a defense mechanism that allowed me to accept and dispense death and mutilation more readily, but I also knew that I was going to lose part of my soul if that thinking progressed much further. When I could no longer bear the reality of my own situation and the incivility of war, I took refuge in daydreams. I also drank beer, usually in solitude and late at night, and although the alcohol did not raise my spirits as it had when I was a teenager, it freed me temporarily from the albatross of command. Corporal Turner noticed the amount of beer I was consuming and alluded to it briefly and good-naturedly, but I was running an efficient operation and paid no heed to his comments. Yeah, so he's having a hard time. He's having a real hard time.